Hi, welcome back to Cookie Wookie Literature Club.
Yes. Yuri's talking.
So real quick, we were talking about, last time we were talking about Yuri's raccoon. That's not a euphemism.
I'm shocked.
It reminded me, couple fun animal facts about Nicolas Cage.
He is a raccoon.
First story, apparently, in an interview, he was talking about how his cat, which he acts to his cat.
Okay.
He runs over lines with his cat, and apparently the cat got into his bag of magic mushrooms.
Oh no.
And so rather than take the cat into a hospital, he thought, I don't want my cat to trip alone. So he too took the magic mushrooms, and him and his cat stared at each other for hours.
Oh my god.
And then the other story, apparently, because Nicolas Cage has a bit of a habit of buying weird things and having weird expenses, someone called him and said, hey, I have a two-headed snake. Do you want it? And Nick said yes.
Of course he did.
Of course he did. And apparently he said that he had to stick a spatula in between the heads because they'd fight with each other every time he had to feed it.
That makes sense.
But yeah.
Interesting.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right, because you're stupid.
Well, thanks.
It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imagery and conveying the emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even
boring you?
Yeah, a little bit actually. Yeah, if I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to force myself.
My God.
Forced to keep myself to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me.
Oh, Yuri, people already make fun of you.
It's like, but Yuri, I'm already making fun of you.
Ha ha! Purple hair!
Don't you have anything like that, Smurd?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness. I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Sorry, what'd you say? Alright, so Joe, do you wanna like, if
just switch off?
Yeah, like if I'm doing like the girl, do you wanna like?
Yeah, because it gives us a little break in between.
Yeah, to voice the narrator.
Oh, to voice the narrator?
Yeah. Cause really, if it's just like if I pick Natsuki, then you're just sitting there. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this is as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Oh, right. I'm bringing back the voice.
Please don't.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds you of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
What do you think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Me and Sayori friends?
Ew.
Ew. Sayori has a type all of a sudden.
Yeah, she looks like a fire type. Well, I don't know. But honestly, how could someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
I don't know. Ew. That was a little unnecessary. But I think if this way, it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say that we each take care of each other in our own way. I can't read.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
It's not like there's a literature club or anything.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders.
Ugly, stinky.
That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. One of her friends like to start to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers.
The world is gross.
And I'm gonna tell everyone.
So let's show a poem and more so a letter.
Fuck you, Amy. Not bad, right?
No, it's bad. This is quite a bit longer than yesterday's is.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
Yep. No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem.
It's fuck Amy.
Amy's a bitch. Fuck her like spiders.
Spiders.
I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
You. Of course, about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something you're afraid of, that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid, like Amy! Who cares about what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone, then it makes them happy.
That spider-loving bitch!
I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Huh? That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah.
Don't compare that to...
She likes spiders!
Don't compare me to that bitch!
She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers.
Does she like to feed raccoons?
That raccoon lover!
Yuri likes raccoons!
That's her next poem! Get out of the park with the bangers here. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about their feelings.
Having a stroke? Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies.
Hey, I heard that.
Shut up, Yuri. You fucking love raccoons. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding her words.
Where are my words?
Who took my poem?
Who took my poem? I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. Raccoon looking fuck. She feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. So I hate her. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Bye now.
About Yuri's raccoon.
Oh god, the black box! I guess we have to show it to Monica now.
Oh boy. Oh boy. You know what? We're just gonna chug. Hi again, Smirt. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that.
No, please don't.
Your soul. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you should come up with a masterpiece.
Maybe I should. I wouldn't count on that.
Neither would I. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Da-na-na-na.
Not. Alright. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Sayori, I would just say that. Do you think she'd like it? Do you think she'd like it a lot? Do you think she'd fuck me for it? You know, is that so? I mean,
you and Sayori are really good friends, right?
I shoved my hand up her ass, so yeah.
I don't know how to respond to that. I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
I wouldn't be surprised if you shoved her hand up your ass.
We all have here.
Well. Maybe good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some Why
did you write like this?
Similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other.
It sounds like you stick your hands up each other's asses.
Each other's well-being, even if you show it in different ways, like sticking your hands up each other's asses. It ends up being more similar than you think. So think of it. So I think that kind of vibe that's kind of the vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I'm not sure I'm reading it all. I could be. Just Seth Rogen. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri.
I heard that.
But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, it's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either, like sticking each other's hands up. But anyway, you want to read my poem now?
Is it about sticking things in people's asses?
Wow, how could you guess?
How'd you know?
You know, why don't we read her poem next time?
Next time?
Next time.
Novel concept, I know.
Shoot, we got 10 whole seconds there.
Oh my god, I should fill it with me just screaming. God damn it, Joey! You ruined my joke! No!
I messed it up.
You